G'day, how are yous? So second video. So since the last video, unfortunately I hit my head on the push bike. I was here in the sun. He was putting some boxes up the top. I was just helping him. I said, "Watch your head." Funny story. Moved his box just down the bottom there, stood up straight into the bottom of my bike there, which I've since put a little bit of padding on. So reconcussed myself. That was 21st of September. Original accident was 1st of June. So I was back at work. I was what was I up to? I was up to 4 hours 3 days a week, about to start into the 6 hours when that happened. Was exercising pretty regular, still very lightweight, not able to go upside down, not able to do burpees, no up and downs sort of things, still unable to do press up or a pull up. I think only a couple of press ups, but yeah, so re-injured myself, so that was another 4 weeks of nothing again. So went back to the concussion team. Like when it happened, it was big gash in the head. Son was here luckily to help me, so he took me outside because there was a lot of blood, and just stayed with me. Went and got my wife Julie, and they put a cold towel on my head and just looked after me until I was sort of able to move, sort of coherent enough to move anyway, and basically lay on the couch and fell asleep. It would have been, I think it was just after lunch when it happened, early mid-afternoon, and basically I slept on and off through to the next morning. Recontacted everyone, work, concussion team, ACC, doctor, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, huge setback. I was extremely gutted because I was starting to see some progress, feeling better as well. Just a massive knock for confidence and well-being and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so really struggled again, and just why and all those sort of things. Upset with myself because I ducked under the bike to push the box down on the ground, and then just stood straight up. I mean, I knew the bike was there, and between pushing it under there, I forgot, and just, yeah. Yes, so I had a scan on my head as well, just to make sure, because they were worried, because obviously my peripherals and knowing what's going on around me is useless, and spatial awareness, that sort of stuff is terrible, so just making sure there's no shadows or dark places or whatever in the head. So went through the scan, came back all clear, which was a relief. Still a bit of swelling inside there, so things are a bit fragile still in my head. So since then, so it's been 5 weeks now, 5-6 weeks. I'm in my first week back at work, second day today, and feeling pretty good. I am still a little bit forgetful. There's a few things, but been given exercises to help with spatial awareness, bringing your fingers forward until you can see them, eye exercises in the mirror, and different things to try and help reconnect the brain to everything, and get me back to better than before, really. But yeah, back recovering. I've taken extra precautions at work with headgear as well, so just keeping that covered, and obviously the monitoring work's been extremely good, so that's a relief. And after I got the clearance about the head, I went back to CrossFit, back to doing exercise as well. I got a bunch of stretching routines that I do here at home, and done a couple of little bike just just not fast paced, just exercising for half an hour or so. We're still walking our dog Tess, and so walking every day and doing that. So back to CrossFit again, lightweight. So a week ago, I moved sort of up to, depending on how the workout goes, but moved up to the weights that the females lift, just to push a little bit, but keep things. I can't get my heart rate up too high, so I have to be careful. And of course, having lost so much fitness, I think 4 months now, the heart rate can get up pretty quick, and it does do its rushy thing. So in the warm up, I'm trying to do something sort of steady just to keep things moving. Yeah, so things I've found out. So the body's extremely interesting. The way that it looks after itself has been really good. And yeah, so there was one workout where I did the women's weight and clean and jerks at 50 kgs. So guys were supposed to be 70, I think it was. So I did 50, and I think it was 8 clean and jerks in a row, which I'm pretty proficient at. I did first round. So there was that. There was skipping, something else, I think like box jump overs or something, which I'm just doing step overs. I can't do anything that jolts me. Running, I've only just been jogging just lightly. Back again, skipping, that's still a little bit too jolty for me. So box step overs, but yeah, did 8 unbroken, and as soon as I dropped the bar, it's like immediate headache, and a bit puffed. So the concussion team have been great with recovery exercises, so breathing with the tummy, so sucking in air, the tummy goes out. As the air goes out, sucking the tummy right in, and yeah, shutting the eyes. And I just put my fingers in my ears as well, just to try and block out where normally there's music on in the bar, at the functional fitness bar, and obviously bars banging around and stuff as well. So didn't take long. I think maybe 30 seconds, it was just under a minute, somewhere around there. The headache had gone, so it's like, well, look at that works. So obviously next round I just split things up a lot more, did 3 in a row, then 2, just but carried on. So talked to the doctor and the concussion team about that as well. They're happy, so that's good. They said, yep, don't limit your pushing. So you're fine to do exercise, but obviously don't push it, and then know yourself. So listen to your body. So obviously, like the headache, heart rate gets up a little bit too much, then just slow down or stop for a second. Everyone at the barn's been really good, and a couple of people there as well have also had the same thing. So they're pretty major ones. They're talking like 5-year recoveries for them. So they've given me hints and things as well, just to help me recover. So yeah, talked to the doctor. He said the headache, that's just your body's going to pump your blood through at a certain rate. So you try and go above that, it's just going to go put the brakes on and tell your body, no, look, we need to stop. So obviously stopping and resetting helps that. When I get puffed, it's I feel like I just can't suck in enough oxygen, or I'm at my limit, so I have to stop, because anything more, I'll just feel like I'll just pass out or vomit or something rather. So I just stop at those times, do the breathing exercises, settle stuff down. This is not every time, it's just the odd time when I've just gone a little bit too hard. So yeah, exercise wise, things like assisted press ups I'm doing, assisted pull ups, and obviously the weights are pretty light. So I'm enjoying my stretching routines that I'm trying to do, which is good, sort of a body weight strength and stretching thing as well, which is really good. Song leading wise, so back at churches, I was taking Panadol in the middle of the service, and I still got Panadol with me, but I've managed to go a few services without having to take the Panadol, so the headache hasn't quite come on, so I'm happy with that. With the second concussion, I was a lot more headaches, and I was taking Panadol pretty regular to try and stem that. Yeah, and so I struggle to concentrate the whole time, which is fine. It's only going to get better, but being in there, it's just a huge blessing, and I love it so much. So it's a huge part of me and who I am. So even when I'm not feeling, I still would like to go and try and go. Actually, I think there's only one service I missed. So yeah, so we have a Sunday morning service and then a Wednesday night service as well. Song leading wise, I'm back a lot better. Able to sing close to full force. Still not quite able. I do get puffed a couple of times, so just stop for a line or something or other. It's not like I have to sing every line, and everyone at church already knows the story, so they're fine. While we song lead, so we've got an app, so we're up there with a tablet, and we can push and change what verse is to be next, or whether we want to sing a chorus twice or another verse again, or onto the next song. I often like to flow from song to song. Generally I'm pretty good with that, but I have had a couple of freeze moments where it's almost like I've drifted off. But as I said, everyone's at the congregation has been very good, and everyone's very, very, very helpful. And one of the other musicians will sort of see what's going on. So my brother, for instance, plays lead guitar a lot. So he, hello Tess, dog just turned up. He will change to the next verse and realise where I'm going. So that's handy. And we have other song leaders as well, so we rotate between us. So it's not like I'm doing every service. So yeah, so that's just a further update. I hope you're enjoying the videos. Let me know your stories, any comments, any hints, anything as well. Just yeah, we'll keep going, we'll keep trucking along, and looking forward to being back to full recovery. So definitely feel that's where I'm heading. I feel like the Lord's obviously has paid the price, and has already healed me, so just waiting for this body to catch up. And very blessed, very blessed with extremely supportive and patient wife has found a lot of funny moments out of this as well, which if I can bring her joy, then that's awesome. And my kids as well, and grandchild with another one on the way. So yeah, anyway, God bless, thank you, and yeah, see you in the next one.